As you can see, I was crying.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it?
Good morning, guys. So this is they are 3 days old. This is their 3rd day, I think, and it's been rough. The first we came back home yesterday night. They let us go after 2 days of being in the hospital, and it was the roughest night so far because we just were not prepared. Nothing was set up where we wanted them, and so I'm gonna pick up from here and I'll explain how yesterday went later. But yeah, as you can see, I was crying this morning, and just tiredness, no sleeping, just adjusting. The first night was rough, but I'll pick up from here, and we're gonna start. I'm just gonna show how it's gonna go from now, because I feel like these are the most important hours. So the room is a mess. I'm gonna show you the overlook, and we're gonna first get situated, and after sleeping for about 4 hours, we're gonna first get situated, clean it up, just to understand where everything is. I'm gonna get something to eat because I'm really hungry. I sent a relative to the pharmacy to pick up some pain prescription, although for my C-section. It's just that I was in pain, I was tired, and I was really upset, and they would not sleep. So, but now I feel better, so crying helps. Yeah, I'm gonna eat a little bit, clean a little bit, put things to places, and take a shower, say hello to my other 2 babies. I haven't seen one yet, and yeah.
Hey, at least I'm breathing. I know it took a while. Been looking for a sweet song aside.
My breakfast is gone. Baby A, Alexander, just came to visit Mama. Just gonna have something to eat.
'Cause I've been spending all my time to figure out just how I've been spending way too many thoughts on what went wrong. But what goes on?
So guys, I just wanted to show you what the first few days after a C-section look like when you get home. First of all, it's all about resting and getting up and trying to walk, trying to get the healing process started. So day number 1 for me was just catching up on rest after a terrible start, and then just reset and plan ahead how you're gonna deal with any kind of tough and rough situations, I guess. My husband and I had a talk the next morning after that disaster night when we came from the hospital and just not prepared. So we started coming up with a plan and at least a solution for now. For the first week that we had help in the house, we decided to just split the nights into shifts to handle the newborns, and then during the day I would just rest as much as possible. My husband had to start working already, so he would work from home, but still, in a few days he would have to go back to the office, and then I would be left alone with no help whatsoever. So I'm gonna have to come up with a plan how to deal with all of that while recovering from a C-section. So at least we had a few days to practice.
While gone.
This was the night leading to day number 2, being at home after the C-section. If you're wondering if I was in pain, I was when I was getting out of bed. You feel like your insides have been mashed. Coughing, laughing, sneezing is impossible. And so they tell you to use a pillow for that to make it easier, to just kind of press it against your tummy. And that helps a lot. I only learned what I was comfortable with on about a 2nd to 3rd day. I'm talking about the pillow. But just slowly moving and walking is absolutely okay. The hardest day after the C-section is going to be the very first day, and that's when you're at the hospital. course, it is going to take a while to establish any sort of routine with the newborns. On that second night home, I was just trying to figure out what I can possibly expect from them right now, trying to establish milk supply and herding in that area. So basically just adjusting, healing, resting, and learning the new life.
So good morning. This is day number 2 of us being at home. The twins are 4 days old today, and I just woke up after getting 2.5 hours of sleep shift. I'll talk about it later, but right now I'm just trying out this new pump that's hands-free, and I am loving it. I'm loving it. I'll talk about it later. I'm gonna go downstairs and get myself a cough drink because it's really hard to cough on my C-section. So I'm gonna go get myself a cough drink and keep pumping, and I'll talk to you later. So starting the morning, and right now I'm just cleaning up and setting everything up while our help is still here, which is my husband's mother-in-law, and they are just looking after the twins downstairs while they're asleep. And right now I'm just prepping everything to be ready for any kind of situations with the twins. Bath, I don't know, diaper change, things like that in the spots that I now know I need them in.
Sushi, what's the bone? What's the bone? Let's
It is 2 o'clock. I think it's about time to brush my teeth. My mother-in-law is feeding the other baby right now. One is with me, the other one was with mother-in-law. It's a good time to brush my teeth. I've been moving really slowly all day, just kind of trying to breast pump, set up the breast pump, charging, washing, just learn how to do all of that. Very easy tasks.
cannot pick a toy.
You cannot pick a toy?
Like Gigi cannot find it. Come here.
Okay. It's day 4, 3:30 in the afternoon, and I'm resting. After finally putting myself together, I'm resting. The twins are asleep. I just scheduled my appointment for tomorrow for 11 o'clock in the morning to take them for their first visit. But for right now, I'm just gonna rest, and then we'll have dinner. I need to rest.
So like I mentioned, we needed to organize everything in the house that was on the floor that we brought from the hospital, and just things around for the baby so that we don't have such a disaster night anymore. So we cleaned up the bedroom, well, my husband did, and now he's taking care of all the things that were left behind for the twins' nursery. The second night went much better after that first night disaster, because you live and you learn and you do things to make it better. I believe we're going to be okay in the end.
Annie, that's your teeth. Annie, that's your teeth.
So to the side like here.
I was
Annie,
What's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling.
The appointment went great. but they did have to have a couple of mandatory shots on their legs. Poor little things. But day number 5 of their lives went great. We were getting better as well. There was day number 3 at home, and it was just the same thing over and over, just resting, getting better. And I think I'm gonna stop this vlog right here. I'm gonna keep recording. I want to show you our improvements as well as difficulties that we have to deal with. I'm hoping that this will help somebody learn what to expect in case you or somebody you know are in the same or similar situation. See you next time. Bye bye now.
Back someday.